The helpful folks at Harris Ace Hardware say thank you for choosing Harris Ace as your favorite place to buy hardware and building supplies. Stop by Harris Ace Hardware and check out their weekly deals. Sign up for Ace Rewards and start earning points toward coupons and rewards. You'll even receive a $5 coupon just for signing up. Harris Ace Hardware in Jesup, Hinesville, Eulonia, and now in Brunswick. They are ready to serve your everyday building and hardware needs. Harris Ace Hardware.
It's time now for a look at latest in local sports. In sports, a shocker out of Athens, Georgia on Wednesday afternoon as transfer quarterback Jamie Newman from Wake Forest, expected to be the Georgia starter at QB replacing Jake Fromm, has opted out of school altogether, says he'll be preparing for the NFL draft. He released a statement which basically says how much he enjoyed his time in Athens, thanked Coach Kirby Smart for the opportunity, but really nothing else. Speculation is that with the 10-day game season, he feared injuries. He did get hurt last year with Wake Forest. Others speculate that he wasn't going to win the job as starter, and he opted out because of that. Others believe he opted out due to fear of the coronavirus, which has hit the Athens campus pretty hard in the last couple of weeks. Whatever the reason, Jamie Newman will not be playing college football this year, so now USC transfer J.T. Daniels appears to be the front runner for the position at quarterback. Dogs still have freshman Carson Beck and freshman Dwan Mathis. Also, the mix Stetson Bennett is the most experienced with the offense, but keep in mind Georgia has a new offense coordinator, an entire new offense this season. Kirby Smart has yet to comment about Newman leaving, but is expected to make its comments today. High school football is set for tomorrow night at J.C. Stadium as AAA school Hart County has agreed to come to J.C. Stadium and kick off the 2020 campaign. The game in Statesboro had to be canceled as the city of Statesboro and the campus of Georgia Southern has been hit with a recent outbreak of COVID-19 cases. Head coach Ken Cribb and staff got on the phones and were able to secure a game. He talks about how it all came about.
Well, it was burning the candle late last night, trying to make things happen. It was very stressful yesterday, getting that call that Statesboro was going to cancel, and understand it. Some things can't be avoided, but it still caused a lot of stress, a lot of disappointment. And my kids, man, they hit them hard. But just let them know, just to hang on. We've been working hard. We've had adversity. There's nothing new. Just give me some time. Let's get to work. And luckily, we tried really hard for all afternoon. It wasn't looking real promising, but Hart County had the same type of situation happen to them, so we were able to communicate and pull it together. And I just want to tell everybody how excited we are to have this opportunity, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure this is the safest possible thing we can do, and get it, put this game on.
This Hart County football team, good football team.
No, they're a very good football team. Yeah, they could have easily won it last year. They beat a very good Pierce in the second round. Lost by maybe, I think, one third round. But quality football team with some big-time D1 prospects on their team, and very, very well coached. Several ex-head coaches on Rance Gillespie's staff, and you should know the name Rance Gillespie. He was head coach of Valdosta and was OC at Georgia Southern, and now he's down at Hart County. So he's doing an incredible job, and they run a really, really good program.
And again, you can catch all Coach Cribb's comments on Friday night's Coaches Show, which airs at 6:30 tomorrow night, leads into our pregame show at the stadium, which begins at 7, leads up to kickoff at 7:30 p.m. We've had a new feature this year during the halftime reports called A Look Back at Great Moments in Wayne County Football History. Friday night editions highlights the career of legend Lynn Haas and how he helped lead Wayne County to a state championship in 1959 with a memorable performance at J.C. Stadium against the Rossville Bulldogs. In that year, the Jesup Jackets beat the Waycross Bulldogs for the region championship, the Thomasville Bulldogs for the South Georgia championship, and the Rossville Bulldogs for the state championship in a rout of 35-7. Once again, we'll feature that tomorrow night during our halftime report. Back to the game with Hart County. Again, the Bulldogs come in with a very good football team, several D1 prospects, and coming off a 10-3 year in which they advanced to round 3 of the state playoffs, defeating Pierce County in round 2, and losing to GAC 17-16 in round 3. Again, more on the game tomorrow on the Sportscast. A lot of people concerned about how the ticket information is being done and all the particulars tomorrow night. Again, we've got high school principal Brett McDaniel as one of our guests this morning on the Butch and Bob Show, and he'll go over the protocol and ticket information for you this morning on the show. In other sport notes, middle school football got underway Wednesday afternoon. Both the Wayne County middle school teams on the road. Coach Pruitt reports that Martha Puckett defeated Bacon County Middle School 20-7. Martha Puckett's first touchdown set up on a nice 66-yard pass from quarterback Jib Craven to Cam Everett. From there, Tavion Wallace would score from 15 yards out to give Martha Puckett an early lead. Bacon would lead at the half 7-6. Running back Eric Hodge scored 2 second-half touchdowns. Martha Puckett wins 20-7. Coach Pruitt credited the offensive and defensive linemen who survived the heat, as again it was up in the upper 90s. Linemen Bo Smith, Garrett McClendon, Gav Everett, Rowan Blanton, James Goff, and Dawson Sykes. Arthur Williams Middle School at Brantley County on Wednesday. Brantley County wins that game by a final of 38-14. We've got varsity girls softball this afternoon here on WIFO FM. Girls play host to Veterans High School. That game time's been moved up to 5 p.m. due to the long trips for veterans. Girls are 1-0 in region play after whipping up on Warner Robins 15-0 this week in just 3 innings. Cross-country team has their first home meet today. That gets underway at 4:30. Many schools invited to come run this afternoon. We'll have the results for tomorrow here on local sports. Also, the volleyball team in action today headed to Brunswick. The JV match at 5, the varsity match at 6. Braves sweep the Red Sox, winning Wednesday in Boston by a score of 7-5. Braves now 22-14 on the season, in first place, 3 games on top of the Phillies, 4 games in front of the Miami Marlins. Braves have the day off and then host the Washington Nationals over the Labor Day weekend. Doubleheader day tomorrow in Atlanta. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.